Hi everyone, welcome to week 1. During week 1, we're going to be looking at the role of economics and the decisions that we have to make. When we look at economics, economics is mainly focused on the role of scarcity. And when we focus on the role of scarcity, economics is looking at how individuals make decisions based off of their scarce resources. And you'll notice within economics, we are facing a lot of decisions that we have to make. And when we look at these decisions, it's very important to understand our resources that we have available and what can we do with our resources. So when it's the study of unlimited wants with limited resources, and we look at our unlimited wants, you'll notice there's a lot of things that we want. However, we will struggle to find those limited wants and work with those limited wants given our resource allocation. That's something that's very important to evaluate in our economy. So during week 1, you're going to be looking at these various resources. And I have a lot of resources for you to look at. Chapter 1 resources, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 and 4. I'm sorry, I have Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 resources. If you click on these resources, I think you'll provide good guidance for what we're looking at this week. It'll provide some support as well and provide a little bit of development in terms of what you're looking at. If you have any additional questions on the resources, please let me know. This will also take you, let me see if I can get this downloaded for you. So for this week, you're going to be reading chapters 1 and 2 right here. I have some different episodes or different concepts that you'll find very helpful to you for you to utilize in the course. We do have some activities right here. So let's click on the activities and see what we have to complete. For this week, I want you to post your introductions, interact with your peers, get to know them. I've posted my introduction there as well. You have the discussion for week 1 and you have the homework for week 1. Now, for the discussion, I'd like to go over what my requirements are, what I'm looking at for you to do well. You need any additional assistance. If you'd like me to pre-grade any of your work, please let me know, as I'm more than willing to do that. You'll notice we have an Ask Your Professor right here, so this is an area where you can ask me any questions that you might have. Just make sure it's not anything related to your grades. If it's not related to your grades, then you will be fine. Then you have the introduction part. Introductions, this is where you're going to introduce yourself to your peers, and this is not a graded activity. Then you have discussion board number 1. Now for discussion board number 1, we're going to be focusing on the role of opportunity cost. And when we look at opportunity cost is focused on what you have to give up to get. Every decision that you have to take involves some type of opportunity cost. I have some different articles for you to look at with regard to opportunity costs. I have the opportunity cost of buying iPhones, and then I have the opportunity cost with regard to Hurricane Sandy. So you see there's many different resources for you to look at, and now you're going to expect to make your own contributions in a main topic, as well as respond to value-added comments to at least 2 of your classmates. You're encouraged to respond to any of the posts that I add additionally, as that would be fine as well, and will count as a peer response. But what you're looking at is you're standing in line. And think about what you're doing if you're not in that line. The alternatives are infinite. However, since you're only doing one thing, and if you're not in this line, determine the opportunity cost requires only knowing the things that you would be doing. Remember to focus on what you have to give up to get. That's very important. Now, the cost of doing the decision would not account for that, and a lot of people get that confused. So doing the actual activity does not account for it. So you have 5 separate questions that you're going to be answering. When you look at each of these questions, if you need me to help you pre-grade any of your work, please let me know. Send it to me through email. I'd be more than willing to assist. I also would be willing to provide additional resources if you need those as well. Make sure to complete the homework assignment. And with the homework assignment, I'm grading you on completeness and accuracy with your work. as that's very important to evaluate. If you have any additional questions, please let me know, but I look forward to your effort this week.